exceptional game from both sides. What did you make of your side's performance?
Yeah, I'm proud to be their coach. I thought they are tough and they're committed, and we gave it a good shot. Fell a bit short, but what am I? It's a different sort of feeling. I'm obviously disappointed in the loss, and I feel for the boys because they haven't had much pay for their work of late. But I'm comfy and confident where we're heading. We're definitely in the right direction.
Yeah, what did you sort of make of the performance? What worked? I mean, you were able to answer every punch they threw, basically.
Mate, I think the team's got incredible spirit. Like some of those goal line stands, particularly in the first half, again, were exceptional. That period when we went down to 13 on potentially 12 men at one point there, and that was impressive. We got back to running with some real conviction. Although our attack didn't get the multi-phase fluency, sometimes games like that don't. There wasn't a lot of football played around the halfway lines, but I thought once we got into the A zone, we genuinely carried with some real power and did good with our chances. Set piece again, a little scrum wobbles early, but we fixed that and came back. Line out, I felt like, I have to see the numbers, but I felt like we got the better of that. We stopped 3 or 4 of their mauls in the D zone. I'm proud of the performance. Just got to, it's a game of inches there, and we just duffed a couple of little things there that probably would have got us the win.
Obviously, been playing some good footy, the results not quite going away, but is that sort of performance that gives you confidence that the results will start coming if you keep playing like that?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we've played the top 2 teams 2 weeks in a row and been right in the game to the last few minutes. There won't be many people to come to Canberra and win. And I'd like to think the Brumbies are always up a little bit more for us than they are for some others. So, I know it looks funny sitting at 1-5 or 4 losses on the bounce, but not that I've been here before, but it's not as dark as I thought it would be.
Darren, like you said, played top 2 teams 2 weeks ago, and you put the Brumbies on par with the Chiefs then?
Yeah, the boys are out there. They know it. They know it better than me. Different. Chiefs probably got a bit more firepower, I think, in open field and in open play, but the Brumbies set piece and structure is one of the best.
So for you, what makes the Brumbies so hard to put away into
They're pretty good up front. Even though tonight I thought we did a great job set piece wise, usually really strong. Even though starter plays are really direct and hard to stop at points, and then once they get into your 22, they're pretty hard to stop. They're a well-drilled side, but a little bit different than the Chiefs, but definitely a top 2 team at the moment.
Up 12 with 20 to go, what could you guys have done differently to close it out?
There's probably just a few big moments. Could have done a little bit better. Hindsight's a great thing, but there's probably in that last sort of 10 to 20 minutes, a few errors that probably hurt us a little bit too much.
Jake, when you went down to 13 players, what was the message to your team? Did you seem to get a bit of a lift yet? A couple of penalties?
I thought we did a great job when we were down 13 men at one point. We had a really clear plan throughout the week. The coaches did a great job there. And even on field, our messaging was quite clear. And we got some quick ball. We decided to play a little bit more direct, look at blind sides. I thought we handled that period pretty well.
Eddie's going to name the squad tonight. Was it a good sign that so many people that maybe would be candidates for that squad were able to put in really pleasing performances?
I'd rather play good than bad. I think a few of those guys put in some really big shifts tonight. Let's just hope there's a few tars in it. Yeah.
And Max back in the lineup tonight, Darren. What do you make of him? You seem to hit the ground running.
Yeah, Max is Max, man. He's got some of that, some God-given talents you can't coach. He'll be the first to admit he's still got a few little intricacies around fullback play to work on. But I was particularly pleased for him, for Isaiah, for Marky. We scored some nice long-range tries today, and because we've got strike power, we just needed to get the confidence from getting a couple of those tries. So I said, as most parts of the game are there now, we just got to tweak a couple of things, stay the course, stay online, and yeah, it's an interesting time now. We've got a break. You don't want to go into a break of 4 losses, but I'll sleep well tonight because I know we've got a good run home and we've got a good bunch of boys. We've got no injuries tonight. We've got another 4 or 5 back after the bye. We'll have better bench depth, stronger bench depth, and we'll make a hell of a run at the end.
Darren, what's this week been like for you? Obviously, a lot of talk about JSLE, the rivalry coming out of Canberra. Like, how's it been the last 7 days?
Yeah, not too much. I got to admit, I was looking forward to going in the Meninga bar to have a beer. I was really looking forward to doing that, meeting Mr. Hobbs, yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't get to get that. There'll be a rain check. I'll get that beer off him in the semis. But yeah, you feel stressed. Of course you do. You lead. I'm leading Australia's biggest and proudest rugby province. So when we got to the point we're in at the moment, you do feel it. But yeah, I'm just proud of our team. Like I know I just said to the boys in there, and it's a losing shed, but it ain't a losing shed. Like I genuinely don't feel we lost. You know when you play shitty and the change room looks ordinary, the injuries are high, and it doesn't feel like that. I know the boys are still disappointed. They're not whistling Dixie in there yet, but that they can walk out of here with their heads held high. They can go and break, feeling good about what they've done. And as I said, I can't wait to get back for the Force.
Would you say the rivalry between the Brumbies be revived a bit after tonight's showing from your team?
Yeah, I know the crowd were pretty happy at the end. Yeah, you want passion. I counted more than 13 people in blue out there. So there's it's a good rivalry. You want sports rivalries, and I don't know. That's other people's to judge, but we benchmark ourselves on them. Like we want to. If there's one team I want to play in the final and beat, it's the Brumbies.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Have a good night. Cheers, guys.
Okay.